Meg, I thought you'd be jumping for joy. Oh, I'm sorry to tell you the good news in front of all these people, but I know how much you've wanted this.
Yes, I have. Are you sure?
No doubt about it. Congratulations.
Dr. Samuels, are the test results back?
Oh, I think I'll let Meg fill you in on everything, Mr. Reyes.
Good luck.
Meg, what is it?
I'm pregnant. I'm really pregnant.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I still can't believe you're going to give me my firstborn.
I can't believe it either.
I guess I came at the right time. Very happy for you, Meg.
Thank you. I'm sorry I'm being so quiet. It's just I think I'm still in shock. I can't believe after Tony and I tried for so long, it suddenly happens.
Well, I think Tony has more days than you are, because he's out in that hall, running and bouncing off the walls. He's very excited, very happy. I'm so glad it's finally worked out for you, Meg. Really. But I have to go now to go babysit for Bryant, but I'll call you. And happy first anniversary. Oh, yeah. Bye-bye. Bye. I'll see you later.
Maybe you shouldn't have come. It seems that Tonio's upset.
As a matter of fact, I ran into him earlier. And he told me, well, no, he ordered me never to see you again. I don't care about Tonio, Meg. How are you? I want to know about you. How you doing?
I'm fine. I think I'll be leaving here soon.
I gotta ask you something, Meg. I know you were gonna use this pregnancy to hold on to Tonio. And I know you never thought you were really pregnant at all. Is the baby mine, Meg?
No.
No. I mean, even though Tonio's having the affair, we still made love.
You've been telling me that you've been trying with Tonio, and unsuccessfully. Baby?
No, Josh. This baby's Tonio's. He's the father.
Look who showed up. Hey.
Hi. Give me an apron and put me to work. An apron, here you go. Take mine. Okay.
Mama has cooked 20 pounds of potatoes, and Lily's been doing coleslaw since dawn.
Only Dawn? I was longer than that.
Pull up. I thought I should come in and say hello. My brother Caleb here. I'll take any excuse to get out of the field. Why don't you get back to work?
Hey, you're not my boss anymore, bro. Holden's taking that job over. He's nowhere to be found. And when the rat's away, the cat will play.
Yes.
Holden has been working in the field since sunrise.
Isn't there a law or something that says a national holiday has to be observed even on a farm?
Gee, I don't know. Wasn't that revoked the last Congress?
Yeah, I think I voted for it.
Cal, it's for you.
Oh, that must be, Ellie coming from Chicago.
No, it's not Ellie. It's somebody else. I didn't recognize her voice.
Thanks. Hello.
Caleb, it's Angel.
The Emmy Award-winning As the World Turns.
I thought I told you never to call me. I can't change what's happened. I wish to God that I could. All we can do now is try to forget. I know your father and brother won't be able to do that, but if you have any feelings for me at all, you'll keep them off of me. Don't you dare tell them where I am. And stop calling Ellie. She has nothing to do with this. I can't talk to you now. The house is crawling with people. Angel told me to call you. I'll call you later. Use the same signal, okay?
Are you hungry? Can I fix you something to eat? Oh, gosh, no. We're just here as recruits.
Yeah, I'll get that coffee for you.
Do you have enough?
Hi, Betsy.
Hold it. You know you've been working hard.
Yeah, I've been trying. It's good to see you here.
Yeah.
Hey, Kale, I could use your help out in the field.
I'll come out and help you, Holden.
No, Seth, really, you've done enough. Entertain our guests.
Hold it. Hold it. Sure, soon. Hold it.
Take it easy on Caleb, will you? He just got a call from some girl, and it really shook him up.
Usually it's Mom and Allie who fight Caleb's battles for him. Now he's even got you doing it.
I'm not doing that. I just feel sorry for him. Whatever's wrong with him is making him very unhappy.
Whatever it is, I'm sure he brought it on himself.
That may be true. But everyone does it to themselves once in a while. It hurts more. Or have you forgotten?
Rod, Kim and Bob are having an open house barbecue this afternoon. I know they'd love to have you stop by if you can.
That's nice. But I've got so many things to do around my apartment today. And work on Ellen's garden. So what?
Rod has such a green thumb. It's amazing. The plants just love him.
Must be from growing up on a farm. Like my husband, Chris. The plants just seem to want to grow for him. Bob, on the other hand...
How are his tomato plants coming along?
I don't know. But Kim told him that if watching tomatoes would make them ripe, his should be rotten.
Well, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna get to work on mine. Ellen, if you happen to talk to Betsy today, let her know I'm thinking of her.
I will.
Rod, do try to stop by the house if you can. My heart goes out to him. I hate to see anyone spending holidays alone.
I do, too. Now that he and Betsy are seeing less of each other, he really only has Lily to care about him, and she spends so much time over at the Snyders, it's not much help. Rod feels unwelcome at the Snyders.
Because of the way Seth and Holden treat him?
Yeah. He is becoming friendlier with Meg, though, which is nice. She stopped by to visit him at his apartment.
That should be good for Meg, too. I understand that Tonio works very hard. Perhaps Meg's a little lonely herself.
Perhaps. Oh, Nancy. Here we are, sitting out on the 4th of July again, outside, thinking about other people's problems. Seems like we've been doing it for ever so many years.
We have.
I'm glad you decided to postpone your trip to New York.
Meg, you didn't think I'd still go to New York after I found out you're going to make me a father for the first time, did you?
No, I was pretty sure you wouldn't.
Good.
I'm glad we didn't have a party last night. It was nice celebrating our anniversary alone.
I hope you like the diamond choker I gave you.
I love it, you know that. Now I just have to figure out how to make it work with my hospital uniform and maternity clothes. Did I tell you Shannon's going to decorate the nursery?
Yes, a few times. I'm glad you're happy, Meg. I know that I've been difficult to be around the last few weeks.
Well, you've had a lot on your mind. What with Craig coming back and Holden leaving the business. But hopefully when Emily gets a little bit more experience under her belt, she can take some of the responsibility.
Oh, that's true.
We're going to be starting a whole new life with this baby, Tonio.
You know, Meg, I think the hardest time I've ever been through was when the child I helped Sierra deliver was Craig's. You helped me through that, and I'm grateful. And now you're giving me a child to carry on the Reyes family name.
I can't guarantee it's going to be a son.
Oh, I don't care. It will be a Reyes, and it will be mine.
What about the first night you and I made love out at the farm, Meg? Can you be so sure that this baby is Tonio's? I could be the father.
Everybody, where are you? Come on now, come on. Where are you? Where's the flag? You're a grand old flag. You're a high-flying flag. The emblem of Lisa, hi.
Good Lord, girl, you're up at the crack of dawn. Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July to you and
Thank
to
you.
And where is everybody else? Where is Bob? Where is the flag?
Well, we haven't put it up yet. We wanted Christopher to see his daddy put it up.
Oh.
So we'll do it soon. I've just been... Yes, Daddy's out with his tomatoes, isn't he? I've just been explaining to Chris that that's a Hughes family tradition that he'll take over one day. How his grandpa Chris used to make such beautiful speeches about the flag.
Oh, yes. And great-grandpa Hughes did the same thing.
Yes.
Hi.
Oh, hi, Bob. Happy 4th of July.
4th of July to you, too.
Oh, what? Oh, are these your little itsy-bitsy, teensy-tiny tomatoes that you grew in your little teeny-tiny garden?
This hasn't been my best year. You heard from Tom?
Well, indirectly. I know that he and Shannon are going to get together, and then they're going to take Leanne swimming, and they'll be over here later, I am sure.
Do you think there's something serious going on between Tom and Shannon?
Oh, heavens no. I just think that they're two very sweet, lovely people who are broken-hearted, and they're enjoying each other's friendship right now. I think that Duncan McKechnie is a fool to let Shannon go. He just says he's not the marrying kind. Well, Kim, I'll tell you something. He's going to be the lonely kind if he doesn't watch out.
Speaking of lonely, where is everybody? It's deserted out here.
Well, thanks a lot. What are we, tumbleweed?
You know what I mean, but it is kind of quiet for the morning of the 4th of July.
Well, Bobby, you're going to have to get used to that.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, it just simply means that the chicks are getting ready to fly the nest, that's all. I mean, look, Franny is off in school in Boston. She'll be there at least 2 years, and Andy's getting ready to go off to school, and Nancy,
Is my mother, and she cannot be defined as a chick.
Well, Dan McCluskey would not agree with you, I'm sure. He thinks Nancy's a hot chick. Now, just watch out. He's going to just sweep her off somewhere. She's the one who caught the bride's bouquet at Barbara's wedding, remember?
I'm trying to forget that. How do you have a barbecue with 3 people?
Happy 4th of July to you, too, dear.
Now, don't be scared, Brian. If you hear a loud noise, it's only firecrackers. By the way, did I ever tell you that come next winter, I'm going to have a little boy, a little girl to hang around with, and you're going to be my right-hand man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
Hi.
Hey. There's been a change of plans, okay? Because the center wants to get the family together, so I'm going to run over there to take Brian over there, and then I'll meet you at the farm later.
Okay. Listen, Chris, why don't we call Margot before we go, okay? You know, she's in a foreign country and everything. Heck, they don't even know if 4th of July is in Greece.
Well, it must be even harder for Tom wondering where she is.
At least he knows she's alive. Hey, guys, come on. Let's go. I don't want to dwell here on things that are bad in the past because I want to look forward to a terrific future, right? Is that right? Okay. So happy birthday,
America!
Happy birthday, America!
You too, Banana Face.
Okay, we'll see you guys later. I gotta go see Grandma number 2. You want the banana?
Take a banana.
Let's go, Bri Guy. Let's go.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I know what you're thinking, and you're right. He's something.
Oh, I never could get used to the 4th of July or excited about it because I never had a chance while you were over here in America with your backyard barbecues. I was all over Europe traipsing around with my Uncle Earl. Over there, the 4th of July is just the 4th of July.
Yeah, I guess Independence Day isn't a big hit in the British Isles, huh?
Oh, don't mention the British Isles to me. I hope they sink.
Well, sounds like to me you're getting the hang of Independence Day.
Oh, I don't have anything against England or Wales. It's just Scotland I'm not too crazy about these days.
I see. Are we talking about Duncan here again?
Yes, you'd think I'd be able to get him off my mind, wouldn't you? Question is, why do I still care?
I think we both know the answer to that question.
Thanks for the bag. Yes, no, it's mine.
Hey, what are you two doing here?
No, we thought we'd just stop by and see how you guys are doing. Spend a little bit of the holiday with you.
All right. Well, thanks for coming.
Hey, this is a great place to work for the summer. I wish I'd found a place like this when I was a kid.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. You just don't want a boss like Andy.
Hey, man, I hear you got a birthday coming up. Is that true, huh?
Yeah, I do.
You didn't tell me that.
Well, it's true.
Oh, I think this would be a wonderful place for a summer birthday party. Don't you?
No, this is the last place I'm going to plug yet.
What happened? What's wrong?
Leanne, you didn't know, but I gave Paul his birthday party here last year, and it was the day that his father had arranged to take him away.
goodness, what is this? Looks like a banquet here.
Well, Matthew's just been improvising. Everybody has some sort of a tradition in this town. Well, now we've got one, too. We're going to have an out-of-season hunt breakfast. What could be more down home?
A hot dog.
Hi.
Hey.
There's enough silver here to pay for a wing in memorial.
This is great.
Well, I'm so glad that somebody appreciates my efforts.
Mrs. Snyder.
Come on, have some coffee.
Oh, I don't know where to start.
Hi.
Hi.
Good morning. Good morning.
Nice of you to drop by.
Oh, thank you. It was so nice of you to invite us. Gee, this is lovely. Well, thank you. Matthew was polishing some silver. I said, let's put it out. We'll have a hunt breakfast in July. And after you've eaten, then you can go to the stables. I picked out a horse for you, Susan. Or you can swim, or there's croquet, or tennis. But help yourselves first. Are you going to have fireworks or a 21-gun salute?
So what's going on, huh?
Huh?
What do you invite her here for?
Mr. Kirk Anderson?
Oh.
Come on, baby.
I see,
If I can be nice to that woman, then you can be civil to my colleague.
Righto, I will be.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I hope you brought your suit.
I
No
did.
work today. Welcome to our humble, traditional July hunt breakfast.
Hello, you've reached the home of Mrs. Holden Snyder. If you leave a message, I'll get back to you. If you're calling for Holden Snyder or about Montgomery and Associates, please specify.
It's important that we talk. Call me at home or at the farm. Meg will think it's a business call. Well,
There you are. Grab the champagne.
champagne?
Yes?
Meg, you shouldn't be drinking champagne.
Oh, don't be silly. It's not for me, it's for you.
All right.
I've got the juice. I think there are going to be a lot of changes when this baby comes.
Yes, and I think one of the first changes, once the baby is here, is that you should quit the nurse's training program.
Antonio, I'm not due until March. I have time to graduate and even practice a bit before I have to take a maternity leave.
Well, I understand that's important to you, so I'm not going to push. But once the child is here, I want you to be home with it. Agreed? Look, Meg, I think a woman should be home when there's a family to be raised.
Well, there's plenty of time to think about that. And I also don't want you traveling so much either.
Well, travel is an integral part of my business.
Well, maybe Emily will be able to do that for you. And you can stay with me. I mean, after all, she's childless. She'll probably be divorced from Holden by then. And then our beautiful baby son will be born.
It's the best mulch in the world. I used to get that at Oakdale Nurseries in 101-pound bags.
I'll go get some right now. I think they're open today. I'll be back. This lemonade is delicious.
Glad you like it.
Put some pine chips around the azaleas in front. You won't have to weed so often.
Okay. I didn't know you were such a gardener.
I wasn't. Lillian was. I had picked up all her secrets over the years.
Hello? Hi, Mrs. Stewart. It's Lily. Is my father there?
Oh, Lily, he just went out to get some mulch. He'll be back in a while.
I was afraid he didn't have any plans for the holidays. And I see that Betsy is here with Seth, so...
You're right. He is alone. I guess that's why he's working so hard. Nancy invited him over to the Hugheses for their barbecue, but he didn't seem to want to go alone.
I'm going to try to get over there later, okay? Will you tell him that I called, please?
I will, Lily. Oh, he's going to be so glad to hear from you. Goodbye, dear. Wasn't that sweet of her to think of Rod in the middle of their party at the farm?
She's an especially nice girl. Now, you two, we better get on our way because Bob and Kim are expecting us over at the house.
Oh, I don't know if I could face barbecue after that great breakfast.
Now, you better pretend to be hungry, even if you're not, or Bob's going to take it personally.
I think so.
I'll get my things. I'll be right back.
Nancy, I want to ask you a question. I have the feeling that you talked to Ellen about my proposal, have you?
You're very perceptive. Yes, and I called Penny in England, too. She was ready to get on the next plane for a ceremony tomorrow morning.
Hey, I'm with Penny on that. How do you feel about it?
Well, as I said, I'm truly pleased that you asked me, but at our age, I do think this has got to be thought out very carefully.
At our age, well, that only means that our time together is more important.
Well, of course, I agree, but I would like to have the children's blessing. That's why I called Penny, because I knew she'd approve. And I think that's why I put off talking to Bob.
I know what you mean. I've been getting some looks from Bob, and I don't know if he approves.
You're not the only one who gets those looks. I do, too.
And what about Ellen? I mean, I know how close she is to you.
Ellen thinks that it's the greatest idea in the world, and she thinks that Nancy should take the plunge and say yes.
Caleb, did you put the watermelons in the spring to cool?
Oh, no, Mom, I forgot. Holden's kept me hopping. I'll do it now.
Sounds like old times, Mama.
Oh, yes. If only Ellie could be here.
Oh, no, you know, she works for that old skinflint. He made her work Saturday and tomorrow, so it wasn't worth the trip. He doesn't have any family, so it's not much on vacation.
Yeah, I know, but still, it makes me mad.
Yeah. Listen, you want to come and help me get those watermelons into the spring?
Oh, I'd love to, but I want to talk to my grandmother and my mother.
Who? Oh, you mean Mama and Iva. Take it easy.
Pick up that dirty shirt. What's wrong? I just talked to Mrs. Stewart, and she said that Rod is alone today. I can't stand the thought of him being by himself on a holiday. Now, he said that he's invited to the Hughes barbecue, but he feels weird going by himself. So I figured I'd go over there and go with him to the barbecue, and then maybe bring him back for the picnic, if it's okay.
I thought you were going to Lucinda's party.
I'll skip that. I'd rather be with my father if he needs me. Make him happy. Anyway, I'll see her and John here later, right?
It must be very, very hard for Josh on holidays. I really feel sorry for him. Iva, would you mind if he came out later?
Well, not really.
It might not bother Iva, but it would bother the hell out of me. I won't have him in this house, Mama.
And now, part 2 of As the World Turns.
Holden Snyder, don't you dare make a decision about who's welcome here and who's not. I mean, I'm very, very grateful that you're putting the farm on its feet and that you're staying here, but, you know, there are others of us who live here. And we make all the decisions about that together. I don't want you to give anybody an order in this family again. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to go upstairs. I didn't mean to start an argument. And Rod probably won't even want to come here since Betsy is with Seth.
You're right about that, Lily. I hadn't thought about that.
Good. Then it's settled.
No, it's not settled. You know, I hate your attitude towards my father.
Well, you better get used to it, because it's not going to change.
I don't understand how you can sit and judge people after you're the first person to say that you made such a mess of your own life.
What I do with my own life is my business. What Josh did to Ivan is something I will never let him live down.
That is what I'm talking about. You will not let old wounds heal. I've invited Rod out here one night for dinner, and everyone made him feel so welcome. He was so grateful for this much consideration. It broke my heart. Then you walk in the door with your hostility, and it's all over. He's my father.
He's a rapist. It's a good thing Seth started seeing Betsy so Betsy can find out the hard way.
Now, Seth and Betsy and Danny are outside. Now, suppose they walked in and overheard you talking like that.
Mama, can you blame me for caring about Ivan?
Not about that, Holden. I mean, I think Lily is right about your inability to forgive. It's really unhealthy. Now, I noticed it with Caleb, too.
What does Caleb have to do with anything?
But, you know, you've competed ever since you were boys, but you're grown men now, and it's time to put that aside. But you seem to nurture that with a vengeance.
I am not competing with him. He comes here and he thinks he can just freeload until he gets bored, and then he moves on somewhere else. I think that he should work just as hard as anyone else here, Mama. Somebody's got to care about this farm, because he sure won't.
I do think it would be nice if you could talk to Caleb at the picnic.
Absolutely, I agree. I need to get a fix on if he's as attached to the Snyder farm as the rest of the family is. Problem is, with Iva feeling the way she does about me now, I don't know if I can wangle an invitation tonight.
I'm very good at wangling. Don't make any plans.
Deal.
Hello. Hey, Craig.
Darling!
Happy Independence Day.
My baby! Where is my baby?
Oh, look at you. You look beautiful.
Oh, no.
How are you?
Where is my baby?
You just took him upstairs to the nursery. He fell asleep in the car on the way over.
Now, wait a minute, Craig. Is that child, is he sleeping through the night?
He's fine. He's fine. He takes naps, that's all.
All right, he can take a nap, but then he has to play with me. There's hunt breakfast all over the place, don't he?
Oh, listen,
help
Casey
yourself if
gave me
you're
this
hungry.
huge breakfast. I don't think I could eat again. Did you say hunt breakfast?
I'm a hostess for all seasons.
Oh, okay.
Hi,
Craig. Hi. How you doing?
This is some place that you got here.
Well, good. Enjoy
it. You have to go down to the pool and see Susan Stewart down there with the high diving board. She's unbelievable.
Oh, yes? Is she hitting her head on the rocks I put in the pool, dear?
Craig. It's nice to see you. Goodbye.
Nice to see you.
Wow, that was unbelievable. I didn't believe it. It's too big.
You owe me $10. Pay up.
You're well worth it. I mean, a half gainer with a twist. Good Lord, this woman can die. I tell you what, why don't you get into some togs? We'll play a little tennis. Double or nothing on the bet. What do you say?
You've got it.
Hey, how do you keep all that hair out of your eyes when it gets wet like that when you want to swim?
That's really funny.
Hello, darling.
Hello, my darling.
Lucinda, I gotta hand it to you. When you want to throw a party, you really know how to throw a party.
Yeah, why not? I love holidays. I mean, and work is not my entire life. I do like to take the phone off the hook and relax.
You take the phone off the hook.
You know what I do.
Fat chance, dear.
I hope you don't. Oh, by the way, did you ever hear back from the police when you reported that phone call that you thought was from James Stenbeck?
See, the trouble that started on my birthday last year didn't end until the day Hal got my mom out of prison. I mean, I felt for everything he was giving me. I put my mom into danger. I just can't forgive myself for that.
I'm sorry.
Well, I think it's only natural that children want to respect and believe in their fathers, Paul.
Fathers. How many kids have fathers that are murderers and drug dealers? And he's wanted by police all over the world. And when his name is put back in the headlines, I'm going to have to go through it all over again.
All right, River Rat, take your break.
Thanks. I just want to go to the locker room.
Whistle.
There you go.
I'll see you later, Paul, okay? Andy, hi. Listen, you know Paul better than anyone, right? And, I'm sure you know how sensitive he is about his father.
Oh, you went crying to you about the remark I made about his dad yesterday?
No. I mean, I knew he was upset, but he didn't say why. And I only brought it up because I think Paul's friends should help him to realize that his father's reputation isn't something that he should be judged by.
Jessica, have you heard from Duncan since he left town?
Yes, I have, but you know I can't discuss the client's business.
I just want to know if he's all right. When I was out there the other day, he seemed so upset. Is something wrong?
Okay, I'll tell you this. He is worried about something, yes, and he's going to take care of it if he can. That's all I can say.
I just want to know if he's in any danger or anything.
Well, let me tell you something that I think you already know. He misses you terribly.
I know that. He can change that. I won't go back to being his mistress, though. Roy, I almost hate to ask, but do you have any new leads on James?
Well, I wouldn't exactly call it a lead, but,
No, thanks, I got it.
Lucinda Dixon got a call Friday afternoon from somebody she thinks was Stenbeck or
Wait a
slight working
second.
for
How
him.
can she be so sure?
Well, she felt the guy was disguising his voice, like a lot of calls that people have received around here. And that, he knew things only Stenbeck would have known.
Hey, Paul, don't worry about it. I mean, nobody ever got hurt by his phone call.
No, Hank, you wouldn't be saying that if you knew my dad.
Excuse me. We were over by the payphone over there, and it rang, so we answered it, and it's a man for you, Paul.
Believe that my baby girl's going to have a baby of her own.
That's right.
Neither can I.
Congratulations, Tonya.
Thank you, Caleb. Good luck. Thank you. How do you like being back on the farm after 4 years in Chicago?
Well, hours are kind of long, but I tell you, it beats working for Lang and his 3 megalomaniac sons in Chicago.
Henry Lang, who manufactures fine furniture?
Yeah. That's the one.
You know Lang, Tonio. Shannon bought some of the pieces for us when we redecorated. If I had my head screwed on straight, I would have gotten in touch with Caleb and gotten us a discount.
Yes, I remember the furniture, Meg. That's interesting because I've set up a meeting with Lang. I'd like to represent his company.
Oh, that's fine, but I wouldn't mention me. It'll only work against you. I left work there after a big fight with Lang, and, well, he's not exactly the forgiving type.
Ah, I'll remember that.
You wiped her out.
Okay.
Hello,
Maggie.
Hey, Meg. Seth told me your news. I'm happy for you. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I hope my baby's as perfect as Danny is.
Yeah, well, this perfect baby's a little sleepy. Do you mind if I put her down?
Oh, no. In fact, well, we can put her in my old room, and she can share it with Lily.
You want me to help you move these around?
Thanks, honey. Did she fall asleep?
Yeah, she was.
Standing up. Hello. How was your trip around the farm, Mr. Durst?
Great, yeah. This place is even more beautiful than I thought.
And for someone raised in New York, he didn't ask One dumb question. Double
What's wrong, Holden? You quitting before sunset?
I thought I might. Thanks for your help today.
My pleasure.
Hello, Holden. Tonio. Where's Meg? And she's upstairs with Betsy and Danny.
Thought you and Emily were supposed to go on a business trip this weekend. New York.
My plans changed, especially after getting the news that Meg gave me on Friday.
Can I talk to you for a minute, please?
Excuse me.
I know what you're thinking, but we kept quiet about it this long for Meg's sake. There's no use blowing it now.
Harder and harder from tearing that guy apart.
I understand.
Lucinda, happy 4th. Same to you, Emma. I just wanted you to know that our group over here hasn't forgotten your invitation to the picnic. Oh, good. We were wondering where you were. We're on our way. We just had some friends who dropped by this morning, and that's really why I'm calling. One of them has no plans. Would it be a terrible, terrible imposition to bring him along to you?
No, no, no. The more the merrier.
Oh, that's splendid. Good. Could I have just a little word with Lily, please? Oh. Oh, all right. We'll see you shortly.
Take it you didn't get the right answer about Lily, huh?
My daughter is elected to spend part of this holiday with Rod Landry.
And we don't like Rod Landry.
I don't. I don't know about you. I don't know how you feel about rapists. I think one thing is accomplished. You can come to the picnic. Should you so desire, you can work on Caleb.
That's very smooth of you. I noticed you didn't mention my name.
My Uncle John is not such a bad athlete in spite of his age.
Who held you up for the 6-love game? Doubles it was, yes.
Johnny.
Yes. I want a word with you, if you don't mind.
I'd love it. Here, have a sip.
If you don't mind, a word with my wife.
Excuse me, yes. I guess I have a phone call to make. Is there a phone in here?
Oh, yes, in the den. Darling, would you like
Eat a
to
little
shower?
something, why don't you, Kurt?
Or lie down or something before we go to the picnic?
Hey, listen, what's all this stuff about James Stenbeck?
Don't just jump on me like that and get so suspicious. Don't get upset. I had a phone call from somebody who said that he was James Stenbeck. I reported it to the police. I wasn't interested in it, and I wanted to forget it, and I guess I did.
You know, you're a pretty sneaky person. You invite Susan Stewart to this party just so you can invite this guy Anderson to this party.
Nonsense, darling. Once upon a time, I had a few tricks up my sleeve, but now you've belled the cat.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Oh, yeah, hi.
We're going to be going. I just wanted to thank you. It was
Oh,
lovely.
I'm so glad you could come. I'm sorry that we have to desert you for the picnic.
Why don't you let me call Emma, and then you can come along to the farm? I'm sure you'd be welcome, you know?
No, we're going to have a quiet dinner at home. It would be awkward for us anyway with Holden and Emily.
Susan's always right.
Well, it's nice taking a walk with you and talking about things other than business.
Well, I got other things to keep my mind on. Like being with the people I love.
Guess that's important to you now.
It's very important to me. And I don't meddle in your life, Emily, but you know that Betsy and I talk a lot, and she's very worried about you. She says that you hardly ever call her anymore.
Yeah, I know. There are reasons for that, though.
Well, your family can be very important, pulling you through some hard times, and if you're going through a few of those with Holden, you might want to give Betsy a call.
I'll think about it.
Okay.
You know what I like about you, Craig? You don't judge people. I know you talked a lot to Betsy about what went on between me and James. And you were one of the only people who didn't make me feel really small for being attracted to him. Thank you.
If I could figure out my own heart, maybe then I'll start judging people, but... It's sort of like Meg and Tonio. I mean, you know how I feel about him. He's pond scum, but she seems to be attracted to him, so... Everybody makes mistakes like that, you know?
Honey, be sure and save some hamburgers for Andy. He'll be home from work soon,
I will.
okay?
Bob, you're the best cook in the country. In the city, I don't know, but in the country...
Thanks.
Come on.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Paul, how about another deluxe Dr. Bob burger?
Oh, I can't. I've had 3 already. I want to save some room for the Snyder's picking.
Okay.
I'll take a pickle, though.
If he's already had 3, how could there be room?
She has the hollow leg that all boys are born with.
Hi, Paul. Hey, are you still upset about that phone call by the pool?
I just can't help it, Leanne. I mean, whoever that guy was just said that I'd be hearing from the person who cared about me most, and then he just hung up.
Well, I don't understand. I mean, it doesn't sound so bad.
It's gotta be for my father, and that worries me.
I'm a little worried about Paul. I know he was thinking about that phone call. Oh, yeah. I know. And I'm worried about Tom. I know that he is thinking about Margot, and oh, dear, I just hope that she's having a good day wherever she is.
So do I. Give anything to be able to talk to her.
Oh, what are you worried about? When we talked to Margot, she sounded great. She's going to have supper with Stavros and his girlfriend on the beach. I don't know what the problem is.
Oh, I know the sound of her voice, and she sounded very homesick, believe me. I know it when she's trying to cover up her feelings.
Hey, listen. So happy for you, too, I could burst.
Oh, thanks.
Have you thought about this? Another little Peretti running around the house?
Oh, yes, but we got a long way to go before I think about it.
Hey, look, you're talking me into coming out here. You are the best.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I like being with you. I just wish things were different. You can come back to the farm with me.
You know, I'm learning to settle for the happiness I have. And right now, I'm pretty happy.
Hi, son. Oh, my gosh, you're so late, sweetheart. The party is almost
I'm sorry.
all
I had to check things out at the yacht club and make sure everything was okay before I could leave. I'm sorry.
Well, we saved plenty of potato salad, and there's barbecue and hamburgers and everything.
I can't eat a thing. I stuffed myself with junk at the yacht club.
You carry.
Smart, huh?
Not too smart. I don't know what I'm going to do with you.
Actually, I'll have a soda.
Here's our boy. Yeah, thank you.
Hey, I didn't know you were going to be here.
Look at that. Oh, well, Carrie's going out to the spider farm with us, too.
Oh, that's great. Listen, have you eaten yet?
No, not yet. I've been too busy dressing Chris.
Let's get some burgers. Come on. Bob makes the best burgers.
You bet I do. Can I have everybody's attention, please? Just for a minute. Have your attention. As most of you probably know, on the 4th of July, my dad would bring us all out here under the flag, and he'd say a few words about this great country of ours. Of course, he can't be with us today. But my granddaughter, Leanne, would like to say a few words to everyone.
All right. Thank you. When I came from Vietnam to this country, all I had with me were a few clothes, a picture, and a lot of fears. Since I've been here, I found my father, my family, and something I never experienced before, freedom. I know you set aside today to honor the birth of your nation. Soon to be my nation, too. And I think it is very fitting that you take time out to remember the gift of freedom that you have been given. It is a gift to be revered.
Mommy.
And this country is full of wonders. In honor to its symbol, the flag, I'd like to say the Pledge of Allegiance. I just learned it. Please join me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hey, Lily, I'm glad you could spend some time with Rod today.
So am I. But it makes me sad to hear him say that he's learned to live with the happiness that he has right now.
I can't believe that Kirk would have the nerve to show up here.
It's a holiday. Look, you got your family and your friends all around. Don't let one guy bother you.
Here, you're right.
All right.
Everybody outside, it's time for fireworks.
Hey, Lily, come with me. I'll show you the best place to watch from. Ellie and I found it when we were kids. It's great.
You're gonna have to talk to Caleb later.
I'm away from Lily first.
In your hair?
Here's your mom. Careful with that. Get the fireworks are going to start. The fireworks. We're going to do the fireworks next. Okay, good luck.
Come on, let's go sit with me.
You know, we thought that Seth and Sabrina would be married by now.
I know Bob and I were talking about that on the way out. It's amazing how life can change things so quickly, isn't it?
Well, most of the time, changes for the better. I can't believe how lucky I am. Right, buddy?
Yes. Oh, you
Wow. Spacious skies forever wave from rain, o'er purple mountains glad.
Stay tuned for Guiding Light, next on most of these CBS stations. Children's Clothes by Good Lad of Philadelphia.